Hello, good afternoon, wonderful people. I am Evangelist Barrister Chioma Nnamani. I am a teenage instructor and, by the grace of God, a church convener. This afternoon, I meditatively was thinking about Psalm 127 verse 4. Psalm 127 verse 4 says, I read from my Bible, as arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. As arrows are in the hand of the mighty man, so are children of the youth. Do you know what an arrow is? Arrows are fashioned, they are crafted for different purposes. These arrows, though they are fashioned and crafted for different purposes, but they are created by one manufacturer. If you come into our homes, you will discover that a parent can have 2, 3, 4 kids, but yet they are unique in their own ways. They are uniquely designed, they have different looks, different intentions, different personality, but also, irrespective of their different looks and different personality, also they have similar causes because they are fashioned and crafted by one God. Parents need to discover the target of every arrow. Pull him or her from your quiver and enable him or her reach her target. If you have a child, parents, you need to discover whom this child is and help that child to actualize his purpose. Yes, it is our duty as parents. Arrows are crafted to fly. They are not designed to show for a show off, or they are never intended to stay. As the warrior shoots them out after they have been prepared, they move to their expected target. Once you have prepared them, once you have trained them, once you have done the work of nurturing as a parent, proper nurturing, in a situation where our generation has degraded and things are happening, crisis everywhere, how have you been able to fashion the arrow in your hands? How have you been able to use this arrow to fly out of the quiver? The question that really comes to mind is, how prepared are you as a parent to prepare the child, that is the arrow, so as not to miss its target? Are you prepared? You as a parent, have you been prepared to prepare a mother? Have you been discipled? Are you a discipled parent to be able to disciple your child? You cannot give what you do not have. If you're a parent, if you haven't gotten yourself prepared, preparing yourself in the place of prayer, understanding the mind of God for these arrows in your hands, you cannot be able to shoot this arrow, for this arrow to fly and meet the designated target. Yes, Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6 says, train up a child the way that child shall go, so that that child, when he grows, he will not depart from it. The question is, this arrow needs to go a particular way. So train up the child the way the child will go. So there is a way this arrow needs to go. Miss the way, then you miss the target. If you don't know the way, you can't lead the way. Have you ever seen a blind man leading a blind man? They will both fall into a ditch. And that's what we have today. Some parents do not have, they have no parental upbringing themselves. They have missed it, and therefore they are causing our children to also miss it. If you don't know the way, you can't lead the way, so that the arrow follows and achieves the target, which is the blue eyes of God's will for their lives. The targeted place is for the arrow to understand God's will for that personality, for that child. When the child misses it, he has missed everything. Parents, you are the warrior fighting for the next generation. Our children are our arrows. Don't ignore the battle. Our children are, just look at what is happening in Nigeria, for instance. It is our youth standing up right now to take back our country. As parents, we are getting weak. We are going down day by day. It is our youth. The Bible says to them, do not despise the days of your youth. They are arrows in the hands of the mighty warrior. We are the warrior. They are the arrow. What we give is what we see. If we don't train them well, we are bound to lose them. And so go back to the drawing board and make sure you are doing the needful on your knees. As the election is not coming up in Nigeria, warriors, you are expected to go into your quiver, bring out the arrow, make sure the arrow meets its target. How do we do it? In our place of solitude and prayer. Parents, let's go back on our knees. Let's go back to seek the Lord. Let's go back to praying for our children. Let's go back to doing the needful. Remember, we are talking about arrows in the hand of the warrior. God bless you, parents. Let's keep doing what the Lord has called us to do. Peradventure, there is any parent who is missing it at this point in time. All you need is to ask Jesus to parent with you. Once he comes into parenting with you, every child falls into divine alignment. If there is anything you want to say, you can leave a comment on the comment box, ask your questions. If there are children who are going astray, whom you do not know how to call back, feel free to ask your questions. Help us share this video to reach a lot of people. They are arrows in the hand of the Creator. They cannot be forgotten. They are divine projects, and the Lord cannot forget them. Once you are doing the needful, the Lord whom you serve will suddenly come to your rescue. God bless you. I am still Evangelist Barrister Chairman Naman. God bless.